Oh boy.
Yeah, it's great.
And say, man, it's still Friday, man. We still got this new moon in Pisces, man. And I'm still way more fly than your most favorite astrologer. So, I want you to just smoke them if you got them. Sit back and just vibe. Hey, that bitch is jamming, man. It's banging. It's so motherfucking gangster, you know what I'm saying? Latino, you know what I'm saying? Like it came out of Chi-Town or something. And yeah, I'm finna eat this motherfucker. So if you don't like it, you know what I'm saying? If you don't like it when I be murking these beats, man, you might as well just fast forward, man. Cause this one's dead. Finito. What I look like.
Oh yeah, oh boy, this shit banging.
Take it, break it, shake it, crush it, then I cook it, selling it wholesale to some rookies. Now you tell me who the crook is. I got 2 kids and they both hungry. Hell yeah, they fed off dope money. Man, I need it all, ain't no funny, but still I'm short about 400. I need more money and more money. Ain't patient enough for no slow money. I need 2 G's from mine. Got 8 more from yo honey, ain't no stunning. I keep it 100, man, can't you tell? Up in the kitchen whipping yells, 36s I prepare 36s, 62s and 1 deuce 5s up in the trap house, catch me live. I'm chopping that razor fucking knife. I'm your guide through the hood. I can tell you where it's good. If I can't tell you like I should, then you can hear it from my cuz. Hey, I'm stop playing, man. Or am I? That bitch just so gangster. Put you in that state of mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm gangster minded. Woke up this morning, pulled my dickies on. I weighed out the zone. I said I weighed out the zone. Straight blown. I'm a G, usually cool as can be. But if you take my kindness for a weakness, I'm gonna set that ass free. I've learned to look, watch, and listen while these niggas yap they business the same way they yap on me. If I was a defendant and they were the witness in this game, you gotta have heart and use your brain. It's insane. Getting bread is my objective. Collective and slanging cane, man. Whew. Nigga.
Oh yeah, oh boy, this shit banging.
I'll go with it one more time for you. Cause when you cooking, it's like A1 Yoda, nothing but yard slabs and boulders. I whip so much work they tore a muscle in my shoulders, nothing but hustle in my quota. Plus water blowing soda. I swear to God, my stove ran off a V12 motor. A little twitch to the wrist, back and forth like this. I hit it with a little ice and watch it lock like this. No, not like this, man. I didn't want to do it with the lack. I was kind of thinking black, but shit, I guess I'm gonna blew it. I guess I'm going through it. So man, let me take you there for a whole 10 years. Them hoes had me in they snare, but I'm still thugging, cuz fuck TDC. I'm in these streets and them niggas really hate to see me free. You ain't gonna sweat me, G. And she ain't gonna never forget me, G. You fucking with the motherfucking chief, man. And now you can just open up your ear and let me crawl into your mind. One time. We that live, y'all. What it was. And y'all tuned in with Priceless Knowledge itself. And this right here, this ain't shit but a little cosmic insight, y'all. And you know, you fucking with the right one, man. And what we're gonna talk about today is a motherfucker, man. So I had to put you in the right mindset, man, cause this is a bitch. Cause this right here, this a little something about those people that have the black moon, Lilith, and Cancer in their natal chart. Yo. And before we actually get to that, you already know what the fuck I'm gonna do first, man. I'm gonna bring y'all a little bit of the mythology that comes behind it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about what Lilith is and where it comes from. And I'm gonna tell you about the energy that comes along with it in your natal chart. Then after that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all a little breakdown on what the sign of Cancer is in a broad sense. You know, coming from a Cancer. I ain't got Lilith in Cancer, but I am a Cancer, as we all know. You know what I'm saying? Don't say it. Anyway, before we even go to that, though, I mean, after we do that, though, my bad, y'all. You know, what we're going to do is, you know, we're going to bring it to a culmination and wrap it all up. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get it cracking, man. And so, you know, in mythology, you know, Lilith comes to us through Judaism or Jewish mythology, man. And in the story of creation, Lilith was the first woman created with Adam. They were created at the same time and equally. God created man and woman. And if you look in the Bible, I believe it says that. And, you know, there they were. You know what I'm saying? Adam and Lilith, not Adam and Eve. You know what I'm saying? So when you get this, that women are up under men or made to be submissive to men, you know what I mean? No, No, you got it all fucking twisted, man, and that's probably what's wrong with you. Okay. But going beyond that, man, everything was good with them, man. I was good in the hood till the time came time to, consummate the relationship, till the time got time to get down and dirty. And when it came time to do that, man, everything was gonna be all right. They got all heated up, and then Adam was like, lay down, Lilith. So I may lay down on top of you. And Lilith ain't submissive. And she said, "No, motherfucker, you lay down, let me lay on top of you." And we all know that Adam wasn't having that. And so, there was a great calamity, and the angel of the Lord comes down to try to sort shit out between these two powerful creatures, man. And when he comes to sort it out, man, he finds out what's going on. He immediately sides with Adam. Lilith immediately becomes dejected and fucked us, you know what I'm saying? So she ain't having that. So she dips out to become many different things in many different mythologies. Some would say that she became a demon that steals and kills babies. Some would say that she's a demon that seduces men to their demise. Some would say that she's, the devil's wife herself. You know what I'm saying? Some would say she's a mother of all demons, period. You know what I'm saying? But I think you could look past all that and just understand that this is dark, extremely intensely strong, feminine, sexual energy, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna back up. It's gonna find a way to make it, man. And it's powerful. And I think a lot of the things that people get mixed up also is like with dark and light. They get dark and light mixed up with good and bad. And like, no, brother. Like, that's not how it's going, man. Because the thing is, man, like there's several times in your life where the darkness in you's probably helped you survive, man. And if you can wrap your mind around that, then you get a whole different perspective on the whole motherfucking thing. You feel me? And so, back to the story, so that's what Lilith became. And then Adam's by himself, and then so God put him into a sleep, took one of his ribs, and created Eve. You know what I'm saying? Who is of Adam, is made to be submissive of Adam, was made to be Adam's wife. You understand? And you understand, like, I mean, I keep saying you understand, pardon me, y'all. But the thing is, Eve is of Adam. Adam and Lilith are of the Creator. You get what I'm saying? So women, don't ever think that you have to be weaker, that you weaker or you're inferior. And men, don't ever think that that a woman is supposed to be submissive to you, because you really got it twisted, man. Okay? And, with Lilith, this energy is hard for a lot of men to handle because they don't know how to handle their femininity. You know what I'm saying? They don't realize that feminine doesn't mean female. And neither female or feminine means weak in any sense of the word at all. You know what I mean? And like, the fact that you would think that is a sign of weakness in itself. You feel me? And so, when we're talking about astrology, in each person's chart, there's an indicator of dark karma, and this is where Lilith becomes a factor. And, like the nodes, it's not a real celestial body, but it really represents a certain point or aberration in the chart. You know what I'm saying? And it really helps to understand where certain provocations, temptations, turn-ons, fears, and trials really kind of await a person, man. And it might represent the darker or shadow side of our personality, as well as the type of energy that could really put us in states of trepidation and fear and annoyance. And, it's the energy that probably could defeat us the most easiest. And, it's just that other side of us that's hard to deal with, period, man. And it really manifests different with masculine and feminine energy. And, if you're not comfortable with your femininity, it's going to manifest in a really negative way, man. And another thing is there are really periods where the black moon Lilith is strongest, and this is when they are in years or multiples of 9. And I don't mean 1909, 1918, you know what I mean, 1927, 1936. I mean when you're 9, when you're 18, when you're 27, when you're 36. And that'll start like 5 months before and 5 months after that actual birthday in the 9th year. And, that's considered a really kind of a major moment of reckoning and addressing major bullshit. And there's also a chance that, nothing could happen, but I would say that at that time, sometimes a lot of fateful events, and a lot of times we have to deal with looking yourself in the mirror and getting off that fucking nastiness in you, man, and doing some inner shadow work. That's the best. And in Greek mythology, this is known as the black moon Hecate, okay? And so when we talking about the sign of Cancer, y'all, Cancer is the fourth sign of the zodiac. It rules the fourth house of home. And it's ruled by the moon. It rules over the stomach, the brain, and the chest. Its symbol is the crab, and its mantra is, I feel. And Cancer is most definitely caught in the water, y'all. And it can be an emotional tidal wave, but more than anything else, it's about home. This is the sign that is very concerned with your roots and family. And, this is where family always comes first for most Cancer energy and for Cancer people. You know what I'm saying? And, it's all about the maternal, the domestic, and the need to nurture. And it's in its best form, Cancer energy is the most serene and harmonious waters that you could ever fathom to row your boat in or chill or raft in, man. And, but when it comes in its negative bag, let me tell you, you know what I'm saying? It's the most turbulent and dangerous waters that you could ever have fear ever treading in, man. Cancer is the sign of emotion and feelings, and it really does change like the 28 phases of the moon. And being caught in the water, man, you know what I'm saying? Remember, this is the type of energy that carved the Grand Canyon. So it is going to manifest dominantly wherever it is in your chart. And Cancer represents the mother and the energy that's, always closely related to that or the lack thereof, man. And it's feminine energetically and one of the most absolute, intuitive, and empathetic energies that there is. Real talk, man. I hope I did it justice, man. And so when we're talking about having Lilith in Cancer, it's a horse of a different color. Real talk, man. First off, man, I don't hear a lot of people speak on it, but I'm gonna tell y'all this, that this is one of the absolute most potent and volatile placements of Lilith that there is, man, because when the emotional mind and the dark, thinking of Lilith merge and they become one in one individual, a very fucking dark overtone aura of, it really kind of becomes present in that way of thinking in this person, man. And dark negative thoughts embody their emotions kind of constantly, man. And they don't trust anybody. And it really affects their personal moods and their relationships and the actions that they choose to take in life. And I've seen this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna tell you they're not negative, but they're like negative thinking, man. They don't trust anybody, and they think the worst, they feel the worst about every situation right off the rip, man. And the sign of Cancer is, really linked to the past. And with Lilith here, they're never gonna forget any motherfucking negative, dark, or hurtful experience that ever affected them emotionally. You understand? They ain't gonna forget that. And it's going to be in the back of their mind. And, and it's going to be eating at them and ruminating extreme dark negative thoughts. So this is definitely a chief at-risk placement for any number of mental illnesses such as, extreme anxiety, depression, and PSTD, just because they can't fucking let go themselves, man. Like, they ain't going to let it go, man. And, going even deeper than that, I could say that Lilith in Cancer can be very fucking devious and manipulative, emotionally, especially to try to, gain comfort and fucking security, or to simply get a motherfucker to stay with their negative ass. Yeah. And, you know what I'm saying? And then, so that person that could be there to nurture their emotion, you know what I'm saying? And that's real. And they love to use guilt trips and cry and play motherfucking victim. That's their most favorite. You know what I'm saying? And even use certain forms of emotional fucking blackmail to keep a motherfucker around, then do nothing but fucking complain about their presence and close them out when it all boils down to it. Like, It's that deep, man. And you know, something in their past. You know what I'm saying? It's something in their past. You know, or possibly having to do with their mother. You know, really fucked them up emotionally. So they haven't learned how to, you know, really process their shit healthily. So here we are having to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Woe to us. You feel me? And it ain't fair, but that's life. And you know, until they learn how to love themselves, like the love that they want somebody else to always constantly be there for them and stay with them, it's almost impossible. Man. It's almost impossible. And another thing is, you know, whatever went on in their childhood, they want no parts of that shit. They want no parts of that shit, bro. They're desperately gonna want to separate themselves from, you know, whatever culture that was, whatever lifestyle. Maybe their mom, they don't want to be nothing like their mom, and they might love their mother to death. They don't want to be nothing like her though. They don't want to be nothing like her. And if you cross them, they are gonna react very emotionally, and you know what I'm saying, very vindictively, and you know, it ain't gonna be pretty. It ain't gonna be pretty. And they ain't never gonna fucking let it go is the thing, man. They're always gonna remind you. And they're gonna wanna hit you where it hurts the motherfucking most. Where it hurts the most. They don't wanna just hurt you. You know, they really wanna destroy you emotionally. You know what I'm saying? They wanna break you. Yeah. That's 100, man. That's 100, man. They wanna break you. And, you know, if you ever hurt their feelings, you know what I'm saying, or reject them, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be the cardinal sin. That's gonna be the straw that broke the camel's back, and that's when you can invoke that type of reaction from them. You know what I'm saying? They're so fucking emotionally in tune and intuitive people. You know what I'm saying? That they can sense other emotionally in tune and intuitive people, and you know what I'm saying? Those type of people both turn them on and make them nervous in both senses, man. And you know what I'm saying? Most of all, the thing with Cancer Lilith is that these are extremely fucking emotional and sensitive motherfuckers who resent themselves so much because you know what I'm saying, like they really fear the level of vulnerability that they have because of that. So they either repress their emotions or, you know, they try to leave them, you know what I'm saying? They try to turn them around and fucking use them. They try to turn them around and fucking use them for, you know, manipulation and use them as weapons, man. Because they feel like maybe with their emotions, the best defense is a fucking good offense. Yeah. And in this case, it's a motherfucker. They hide their feelings and then they play with your motherfucking feelings. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? And you know, figuring if they can keep you off balance is the thing that, you know, and on the defensive, then you won't be able to, you know, just spot how fucking emotionally fragile that they really are and exploit that shit, which is what they're really scared of something happening to them. So it can definitely become a dangerous game, an emotionally dangerous game. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the other individual doesn't realize that the Lilith in Cancer plays for motherfucking keeps. And you know what I'm saying? Those pincers never let go. They never let go. And when it comes to the more sexual side of things, you know what I'm saying? They typically prefer to play submissive and, you know what I'm saying, nurture their partner's needs to be able to get a grip on their emotions, which they will use because, you know what I'm saying, with Lilith in Cancer, the sexuality present, you know what I'm saying, it goes well beyond just the physical sex act, man. You know what I'm saying? The moon is mama, so you know what I'm saying? The divine feminine it's gonna become protective and nurturing towards the one that touches that energy. And let me tell you something about Lilith in Cancer, man. Many will want to and desire to touch that energy so bad, but very few will succeed. Very few will succeed. And that's real, man. You know what I'm saying? With Lilith here, you know what I'm saying? It's femininely empowered to the fullest, man. And once, you know what I'm saying, they have you. Once they have you, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they would do anything, including, you know what I'm saying, being extremely emotionally manipulative, you know what I'm saying? Playing victim, doing whatever it takes, you know what I'm saying, to keep you in their clutch, man. And, you know, beyond all that, the highest vibration of this, man, is just someone who knows how to process their emotions in a healthy manner without having to use manipulative or, you know, bullshit tactics, man. And don't get caught up in toxic cycles of relationships because they don't want to let people go because they need to take off their emotions even when it doesn't no longer serve either one of them. And if they could just remember that just because you built like that, don't mean you have to build like that, man. You know, that's some priceless knowledge in itself. This has been some priceless knowledge of self, man. And just remember, man, you ain't got to feed into the negativity. We have all this shit present to us, man. You can leave that bullshit alone. I appreciate all the love and support, man. If y'all are interested in any astrological readings whatsoever, you can either hit me up in the comments below or email me at mr.turner1300@gmail.com, man. And if y'all are interested in the merch, man, y'all know how to get a hold of me too, man. Y'all will not hear from me again. It's Friday now. Y'all ain't gonna hear from me again on a video unless I just feel the spirit move me till Tuesday, man. I've been going hard. This means that we are halfway through all the series that we started a few weeks ago, man. We blazing through some more. I still got so much more I plan to bring to you, man. I appreciate all the love and support, man. If y'all are looking to freaking donate to the channel, I had somebody donate yesterday. I want to thank you so much, man. I want to thank you so much, Deborah, man. Like, for donating and believing in me, man. Like, that means something, man. So if you see this, man, Deborah, you did your goddamn thing. You feel me? I appreciate it, though, for real. And so, maybe I should just stop talking shit, huh? I love everybody, man. Y'all keep it real. Andrew, I got your reading coming out. Anybody else tomorrow? Anybody else waiting for a reading, man? It's coming when I said it was coming. I'm swamped though. Okay? And just understand, man, that it ain't nobody else more fly than me, man. Not on this here, not doing this here, man. They might have nicer settings, you know what I'm saying, editations, but they ain't me though. They don't got me though. Yeah.